officers.
A federal judge sentencing a man from Mexico City for selling meth in Omaha. His name, Jose Rodrigo Alejandro Muniz, will spend the next 9 years in federal prison. Prosecutors say Alejandro Muniz was working with a supplier in Mexico through a network of local middlemen. Investigators say he sold a pound of meth to a witness in Omaha back in 23. Law enforcement later found nearly 4 pounds of meth, $3,000 in cash, in Muniz's apartment in Council Bluffs. He allegedly told investigators he sold about 25 pounds of meth in about 6 months.
2 Kansas City police officers called